Stop streaming for a second. Sorry. All right. Hopefully it's still on the same YouTube stream. Anyway, this is for AJ, a simple groove for you to play along to. All right, that was from my friend AJ, who was here on the last stream last week, and we talked a little bit because he typed a thing and I missed it. I didn't see his name, so I spoke to him and I was like, "Oh, AJ, I saw you on the stream. I'm sorry I didn't call you out." And so AJ said he was trying to play at home, like along with what I was doing, and so he said he was doing it again. So I tried to play a simple groove thing for AJ and whomever else to play along with, you know. So cheers. Yeah. AJ, I'm ready with my bass. That's so funny. Yo Gang says Rizman. What's up, Rizman? Jerome Davis says, I like the cool sounds you can make with the snare, including the drum roll with your fingers. That sounds like a buzz roll. Okay, we'll just say yes. Thank you. Cookie Butter says, dude, what are your favorite Vinny albums, specifically groove pocket oriented stuff? Oof, man. Normalized Audio is here. It says, hey, what's up, Normalized Audio? Man, long time listener, first time caller. Sorry, old school radio humor. Yeah, Normalized Audio. What is up, AJ? I hope that was good. Sounds crisp and warm at the same time, but I think you'd make almost any drum set combo sound like that. Thank you. That was from Proghead. Proghead 88. Sorry. Sledgehammer 1 says, hey, Steve, when are you playing... When you are playing an eighth note groove and accenting every other note on the hats, is there a particular motion you use? Of course. Yeah, the molar. I mean, come on. Just Google the molar technique, man. Checky. You know? 2 strokes, 1 motion. You know? 16.8 changed their name to 4.4. Normalized Audio. Yeah, I mean, you know, for folks that, I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on the molar because it seems like every few weeks it comes up. But I mean, yeah, just, you know, 1 motion, down, hit the thing, and when you bring your hand up, you get a free stroke there. You know, the first hit I'm kind of doing shoulder on the side. Second hit I'm kind of doing tip of the stick on the top. You know. You know, that's what I'm doing there. And you can get 3 notes out of it too. Okay, so that's the answer to that. That's a quick molar technique demonstration. If you look on YouTube for molar, like Moeller, I believe, you should get tons and tons of other videos that go like deep into that, you know. So yeah, that's good stuff. The molar is a great way to get, you know, to play several notes like efficiently, but it does have kind of its own sound. It does have its own sound. Sorry, I'm just checking on my stream on YouTube. Looks like it's going several notes like efficiently, but it does have kind of its own sound. Sorry, sure. I'm just checking on. Oh man, yeah, we're blasting to several things. Normalized Audio says Oznoy is cycling through drummers now. For those that don't know, Oznoy is a guitar player in the New York area, who's fantastic. I've seen him several times, and yeah, he's always got all different kinds of guys with him. You know, Weck played with him a bunch. Vinny played with him a couple times. I actually have a pretty good video of Vinny with Oz that I've been looking to rip and put on YouTube. Anton Fig, Dennis, yeah, Oznoy uses the guys, right? So, you know, Dave DeCenzo posted a video recently on YouTube where he was playing this groove, and his hi-hats didn't sound like tss, they sounded like you know, and I asked him what his hi-hat cymbals were, and he said that there were 2 16-inch crashes actually. And so I was rummaging through my cymbals looking for like old old cymbals that are really big and have some fun like experimenting. I found these 2 matching. These are both like 18, I think. Check this out. This is an old Paiste. Oh no, actually sorry, this is an old Sabian. I see a signature on here. I don't know whose it is. This came from a friend of mine who I shared a drum room with, and he left a bunch of stuff in there and disappeared. Anyway, so this is like an old Sabian with a big bite out of it, and look at this thing. Look at this baby. This is an old like Paiste, I think. This is actually the cymbal from my I did an old video series called like Flam Rolls. This is an old Zildjian actually. Look at that. Very old Zildjian. This thing sounds great. I'll bet you this is a great ride for like straight ahead stuff. Anyways, I thought it might be interesting to put these together for a hi-hat. These 2 big cracked monsters and see what it sounds like. I thought that might be fun. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Let's see. These are my current hi-hats. My beloved top 13-inch New Beat from the mid-'80s. That's what this is. This is my favorite hi-hat cymbal of all time. Bought this new as a result of Neil Peart's Zildjian poster setup that said he used New Beat 13s. And I rotate in different bottoms. This is a custom special dry bottom that I got from Zildjian. Still has the price tag. Anyways, let's try these big cracked things and maybe we'll get lucky. You know who else used to use big cracked cymbals for a hi-hat? One of my favorite drummers who's actually not, he's not a big name guy, but he should be. His name's Toss Panos, Toss. Toss Panos is one of my favorite drummers ever. There's a live record with him and it's Michael Landau, Live at the Baked Potato, and it's a double CD. Anyway, Toss is on drums on a lot of it, most of it, and there's a tune on there. There's a slow tune in 7 called "Why You Lie." It's like do do ja 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 6, 7, boom. He's got these hi-hats that sound like, hopefully like this. Anyways, I'm wondering what we should put on the top, and I think this one should be the bottom. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. We're going to have to make some room here. There's another tune on there called Ghouls and Goblins, or Ghosts and Goblins, something like that, that has this drum intro that's just beautiful. It's one of my favorite things. Like, toss on that tune. And I've heard other recordings of that tune with other, like, bigger name drummers that's just nowhere near, you know? All right, so to get, like, this kind of sloshy China thing, like, the clip can't be on too tight. Oh, look at this. Look at this, baby. Yeah, how's that look on the other camera? Woo, look at that. Yeah. Yep, all right. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to sound on the mic. So I'm going to turn off the laptop mic and use just the drum mics, and we'll do this journey together. Here we go. Man, no idea. No idea how that sounds. Let's see if I can maybe listen to... Oh, no, I can't do that. I was going to listen to like a playback or something. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm just like putting on one of the streams and seeing if I can hear it. Oh, it's too late. The delay caught up. Anyways, what are folks saying about it? The sound is dope. Yeah, folks are digging it. Let's see. Sounds crisp and warm at the same time. Oh, yeah, sorry, that's about something else. I can't do the complex stuff. Yeah, AJ's in 4.4. Nice cracks. Definitely grabs your attention. Sounds awesome, man. Michael Bambrick with the $10 Canadian donation. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Anyone else wants to support the channel, please do so. All right, trying to get some more gear here. I don't have a Patreon or anything, so it's like donations only. So if anyone wants to support, that would be awesome. Michael, thanks for the $10 Canadian on YouTube and PayPal, Venmo, whatever. SteveHolmes@gmail.com. Did those just crack? No, these have been cracked. Put together two old cymbals. Oh yeah, sounds dope. Normalized audio. Like, what's the problem? Less definition, more share. Indeed, sounds so versatile. Wow. Stanslow Romanowski back for more. Hello, Steve. You're in beast mode again. Do you have an exercise how to combine different subdivisions in grooves and fills, like 8/16 triplets, etc.? Paul Lerrell on Facebook. I don't feel like those are 13 hats, though. They're definitely... Oh, what, the ones I had before? Yeah, the ones on now are obviously not. Let's see, Benedict Stefan on Facebook. The tom microphones would be aimed a little bit more to the center of the head. Really? We're gonna get okay. Probably true. I'm not an engineer. A little more fatter in the mix. Yeah, I agree. There's always room for improvement. This guy, well, he's like the cymbal. See, I agree. Like, this guy needs to be pointed down more. The cymbal caught him. This guy's already, and the floor time's good. Yeah, it's just that middle tom microphone. Let's see. Yeah, I'm playing, like, I'm trying to, because of the sound of these cymbals, I try not to play so, like, tight at staccato and busy. But, it's, I always end up there anyway, two pairs of glasses. Yes, I'm experimenting with different pairs of glasses because I'm old, basically. These are like every day, and these are like super magnifiers, actually. But they only work at certain distances, actually. So I'm going with these. So yes, I'm old. Get off my lawn. Yeah. So the consensus is these sound pretty good. I think maybe we'll mess with them a little bit more, huh? I like that. That was fun. Maybe we'll leave them on. I've got another ride somewhere here too I want to try. Normalized audio. Remember when you could make money on Canadian? Yeah, I'm old. I remember Canadian. Like to play with the cracks. Yes. Oops. Jeez. So yeah, Dave DiCenzo inspired hi-hats today. I think, this thing is like, it's coming off, I also have this, which I haven't used in quite a while, 20-inch custom hybrid ride, which has been kind of sitting in the stack for a while, but it's got two different finishes, as you see. And I remember not liking it as much as this, but I don't think I've used this cymbal in this room. So since we're already like changing things around, let's do that. Let's change the ride. This ride may not go with these, like nothing's going to go with these hats, but just to kind of stick with the theme. Q Angelic Choir. 20-inch K custom dry light, best ride cymbal ever. All right, let's put this here, and we'll put this guy up. Custom hybrid ride, man, this thing is heavy. Yeah, no idea how this thing's gonna sound like in the mix. Although I like that bell. Like it's got the same bell as the old like K Customs like from the 90s. Right? So let's get that going. Let's see what that sounds like. We'll do the multicam for this. All right, multicam. It's time for the multicam. Gonna multicam it up. Got some cracked hi-hats and a new cymbal that's up. Here we go. So, yeah, the ride, it's a good ride, but I like the other one better, and I don't know that it goes with our new little, our new little large cracked cymbal hi-hat. But the stack, when I started putting those together, I thought that was kind of working, you know. But definitely check out that live recording from Mike Landau with Toss Panos, Ghouls and Goblins, and Why You Lie. Those are the tracks. Maybe I can find those. Let's see. Can I put this over here? Stand by. So, let's see if we can share some music. Landau. Oh man, Why You Lie. Oh, I need to put in my earbuds so I can hear what you're hearing. Again, hopefully this is the last day that we use these, because I ordered some new ones. I ordered some Shure ones that are supposed to be coming tomorrow. Oh, that's not it. That is not it. Oh man, it's so like. Is this it? Nope. Man, I can't believe I can't find it. Maybe it's on Landauer needs to get his stuff like needs to get his stuff like streaming better. I gotta find this track. It's worth it. There's a couple of tracks on there that are good. Stand by while I log into things. It's pretty impressive how I can do this and like talk and try to be somewhat entertaining at the same time. All right, so we logged in, and let's see if we can get it going. Oh man, so many tracks named that. Oh my god, why is that? I can't find them. Let's see. I guess it's a fairly popular tune. Nope, it's not on here. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Yeah, I'm definitely spelling his name wrong. All right, Google, help me out. Landau. Landau. Oh man, there's like no Mike Landau on Amazon streaming music. Oh well, I tried. Artist Mike Landau. Here we go. Nope. Oh wow, you're gonna have to take my word for it. There goes like 4 minutes of the stream. Anyway, what do folks think about that? About that ride? I didn't look. Greetings from Argentina, says Ignacio. Thank you on YouTube, Ignacio. Greetings. Michael Bambrick says, I don't know why it says CA. Oh, yeah, interesting. Michael with the donation. Ricardo on Facebook says, great influence in my playing, with or without glasses. Thank you. Let's see. Royo Sergio says, Steve, cheers. Cheers, Master Jedi. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Hey, Steve, cool setup today, says Matthias. Matthias Knorr, Knorr. If you guys haven't heard Matthias, Matthias. IAS. Yeah, check out Matthias on YouTube. Yes, I agree, Matthias. I think the other ride sounds better, so we're gonna go with that. The kick sounds pretty good. Yeah, normalized audio with the feedback on the mix. I like how you're always like, let's see, the levels are good. The kick could be a little higher. So, yeah, we're going to put back the other ride, I think. I'm telling you guys, best ride ever. Custom dry light, 20. Good for all occasions. Good for all genres. Dry enough, wet enough. Yeah. Let's see. Tyler on Facebook says, "Whoo, your ideas and phrases are always inspiring. Thank you. Appreciate that." Let's see. Indication. Let's say you should have some free years. Try to let's say it actually sounds awesome right now. Consistency could be on issue with the cracks. Continue to spread though. Yeah, I mean this thing's going to continue to break. Let's see. Do you have any thoughts on the stick weight for power versus speed and volume versus efficiency? Been trying to figure out if heavier sticks save energy or if a lighter stick would in other settings. Yeah, I mean I like my Vader 5Bs. I've tried other sticks, and Vader 5Bs are the best feeling sticks for me at this point at my playing. That may change, but for now, every time I hold a pair of these, they just feel great. You know, in terms of weight, I mean, I just kind of want like a balance. Like I don't want it to feel too light. You know, I don't want it to be too heavy. I want to feel like some weight, which may not be good actually. A lot of folks. Yes, exactly. Wow, 5B. A lot of folks use 5As. And I could probably switch to 5A if I spent a little time with them. But for now, I just, love me some 5Bs. And every time I bring up Vader, I'm like Chad. Chad is the Vader A&R guy. And, you know, he's busy dealing with folks, you know, that need sticks for their big stadium gigs and stuff. And so, you know, we were in touch for a minute and we went back and forth, but we never finished things, and so would certainly love to get something going with Vader, though. I just love these sticks. Normalized audio says 5Bs are too fat for me. I'm a jazz guy. Yeah, I hear you. Look at that on the stream. There's me like holding the sticks. Oh man. Anyways, yeah. So I mean, the top clip on this thing is, I just want to make sure it's not going to come off completely. Feels like it's on there pretty good. I just don't want it to... I don't want it to come off at all. Maybe we'll turn on the click and do some more playing. Look at how loose this thing is, man. Yeah. Interesting. This is all Dave DeCenzo's fault. Maybe I'll find that video. I know you guys love watching me click things. Maybe I can find that video of that Dave DeCenzo groove that I was talking about. Oops. I'm looking for a particular video of Dave DeCenzo that inspired me to change my hats. I kind of like the hats that we're trying. That reminds me, I saw something else recently that I want to try today for fun. All right, let's impression. Oh man, is this? So yeah, that was the groove from Dave DiCenzo. I can try to share my screen, but usually when I share, it doesn't. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Oh, it worked. What do you know? Anyway, let's play it again. Oh man, Dave DiCenzo on Facebook. That's the one thing. Like Facebook is like, it has its upsides and downsides, but it is worth it. Like for interacting with other musicians. Like I've had exchanges with all kinds of musicians that I love on there, and that alone makes it worth it. I asked Dave like, hey, what are those hi hats? And he, he said there were a couple like 16 crashes, and so I was I wanted to try that. There was something else I saw too recently. Let's try to get that going. There was a video from Jimmy Branley, another amazing drummer, who posted a video of him sound checking. Yes, this is it. Let's share the screen again. This is him sound checking. He plays his halftime shuffle. Check it out. He's playing cross stick. Right, halftime shuffle, he plays the ghost notes with his fingers on the snare. Hot. Oops. Oops. That's not the video. Where's the video? Oh my god, I'm blowing it today, you guys. Blowing it today with the sharing of the computer. All right, there's like from the gig. Sound check. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, here we go. Check it out. Finger ghost notes. Yeah. Come on, that was cool. Let's try that. I've literally never done that ever in my whole life. So let's do it. Let's try it. Halftime shuffle, like using his fingers as that middle triplet ghost note. Let's try it. So you get to watch me like try a thing for the first time ever. Oh man. I forgot we had the crazy hats on here, so I don't know how this is gonna sound with the crazy hats. Ugh. Yeah, I'd have to watch it again, but like obviously transitioning from like fingers to that is like, I wonder if like, does he hold the stick the whole time and just use these fingers as opposed to like completely letting go and then picking it up? Like, I don't know. Let's look really quick. Let me look really quick. Yeah, he's holding on to the stick the whole time because I could see only his three fingers are doing the ghost note thing, not all four, right? So he's holding it and using these three as the ghost note. So let's try that. That makes more sense actually, because it's easier to do the cross stick if you never let go. Yes, I did. Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I do. Like when I'm practicing something I've never done before, and I'm like, it's obviously it's sucking, it's not there, right? So I try to isolate like what is the problem spot, like what exactly is the problem. The problem is transitioning from that ghost to the cross stick, like right before it, like that, So just play that over and like just that over and over, and just like attack it, right? Like you can hear it sucks, right? I can't even do it. That feels so weird. Yeah, I need to work on that, eh? And I don't know, like, I mean, the mic on that camera on the video versus like my setup here, I don't even know if you can hear that. Like, can you guys even hear it? I mean, it's tough, and like lifting and hitting like is using muscles like in the top of the forearm that I'm not used to using as much. So my arms like, you know, what are you doing? You know, but this is it. Like I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna try to continue to work on that. You know, it was super cool. You know, that video I mean, you know, something kind of fresh with a halftime shuffle. I mean, who would have thought? Um, let's see, what are folks saying about that? A lot of the Vader Vibe beats hated when you were playing the fills. Yeah, sorry, I might revisit some of these questions. I just want to. I'm just kind of blowing by some of these questions. Steve Jordan always, yeah, when the levy breaks, I had sound. When you share the screen, the sound goes. Oh man. I should have read the comments. Sorry. Sorry, the sound was like delayed. Just not worth it. Of course, it's this type of playing. You know. All right. All right. I'm gonna play it again. There. Yeah, come on, Jimmy Brantley. He's one of my favorite guys. I thought about like bugging him for a lesson. I mean, his as far as I know, he's from Cuba, because there's that old video that came out a while ago that features him and Raul Pineda as kids playing in Cuba, and then they moved to LA, and like they're both have been working drummers for a long time. They're both amazing. But yeah, Jimmy with the finger ghost note. Sorry if it was like the audio was, you know, doubling before. I think it should have been fine on that last time. Yeah, now it sounds good. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one more time. I'm kind of inspired. Let's give it another try. Yeah, you know, Jimmy is I would assume he's like master percussionist too. Like he plays congas and timbales and the whole thing, you know. So he's got the conga chops, the conga hands already, you know. So that's pretty cool, you know. That was probably just second nature for him, you know, just to get those, you know, the hands keeping that forward motion going, like with the fingers and the cross stick, like that was super cool. So yeah, Jimmy Brandley, you guys check him out. He's got all kinds of recordings, all kinds of videos. He's fantastic. Let's see. For this type of playing, it can help to also play piano to practice the coordination of individual fingers. Yeah, I believe it, says Matthias. Yeah, my piano playing is non-existent. Oh man, yeah. So that was hard. That was hard. So oh man, my hi-hat mic was totally like not in place for that last demonstration. Whatever. All right, what else is going on? Restream has told me that I've received 100 messages today. Yay! You know, let's see what the stream is doing over at Kick, where it's the Wild West. God knows. Can't share my screen here. All kinds of craziness. Oh, it says I'm offline, which means that the stream's not even going. All right. Well, we got to change that setup. Hot piano player named Matthias. Yeah, totally. All right. So we started with our Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Murdered by Numbers, wannabe solo with a click. That was fun. We did Jimmy Brandley demonstration, Dave DeCenzo, new hi-hats. We tried a new ride. Yeah, I think that's all we wanted to, well, all we had on the agenda. So I'm just gonna zone out and do a little more playing, see what else we can make happen with these hi-hats. Okay. Man, that hi-hat clip is coming off. This thing is coming apart. It's all like, ugh. Anyways, fun with the our crazy hi-hat setup here. Look at this. This is nuts. The inside's all cracked. There's a signature on here too. No ideas whose it is. Anyways, I'm looking forward to hearing how this sounds on the playback. Oh, this I thought this happened. Look, the bottom cymbal like went. Ugh, look at that. Because of the crack, it totally went like bent inward. I'm not sure if it sounded better or worse with that. Now that it's fixed. Sorry, the bottom cymbal went like it bent inward again, so it just can't take it. It can't take it. Anyways, that was fun. It was fun. It's interesting to put like a new kind of voice on the kit and try to see like what brings it out the best, you know? So I don't know how big these cymbals are. These are like, I'm going to say like 18. These are 18 or 19. Just both cracked to hell. Anyways, that's fun. It's fun like putting new stuff on the kit and sharing it with a bunch of strangers and making a fool of yourself. Oh man. Let's see. Love the loose vibe. Great effect with the hi-hat. Yeah. Hi-hat bottom cymbals. Yeah, they're oh, that's why bottom hi-hat cymbals are so heavy, is normally so they don't like, yeah, take that beating. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point, Matthias. AJ says tasty grooves. Thanks, AJ. Let's see, Ryan Cox. Years ago I started playing paradiddles over the halftime shuffle. They're 4-note rudiments, so they create a quarter-note triplet. Yes, over the sextuplets, and you have to alternate hands. That's true. We talked a lot about that on the last stream. Paradiddles over 16-note triplets, accenting the quarter-note triplet. Yeah, we talked about that a lot on the last stream, and then taking that and turning it into like paradiddles and paradiddle diddles, and ultimately the goal line, the finish line for me is just improvising phrases. Except the phrase is the first note of the paradiddle, you know. And then like when you play a bunch of paras in a row, like you do hand foot hand foot hand foot, so it's like da 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 da, like that kind of thing, you know. Check out the last stream. There's in the description. There's a link to it that goes directly to when we talked about that. And Ryan, I know that you and I have been messaging each other and trying to like get a thing going, and maybe we'll do that. at some point in the future. We'll see. So yeah, just having fun here on the stream. Let's see, normalized audio says 543 is so hard. Not sure what that means. 543. Someone asked about like playing different subdivisions. When you're playing those fills with the left doing the 16th note triplets and the snare at higher tempos, do you start? No, I don't buzz my left hand. This is from Sledgehammer 1 on YouTube asking about fills with the left doing 16th note triplets on the snare at higher tempos. Those are all like double stroke oriented phrases. I don't buzz that much at all for like faster tempo phrasing. It's all like doubles, you know. It's basically either playing at higher tempos. I end up playing like 16th notes, right? And I'm accenting a phrase like 3 4 da 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 da, and I'm just doubling everything else, you know. But it's not buzzing, you know. Sorry, when I start playing slow, I always want to like start subdividing the slow tempo. But yeah, I just tried to demonstrate like what's happening there. I mean, I'm just playing in my mind. I'm playing accents over 16ths, and I'm just doubling everything that's not an accent. And I have a series of videos on my channel called like double stroke phrasing, and it explains how to do all this. It goes through every possible combination of just accent the downbeat, just accent the E, just accent the and, just accent the double everything else. Then the first two, the middle two, the last two, you know, just do all the combinations, which I refer to as letters. And then you put the letters together to make words. And then you put words together to make a phrase. And then you put phrases together to make a solo and blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like learning how to write and tell a story, you know, or a poem or whatever. As corny as that sound, but it's true. Da-da-da-da. So that was for Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Let's see, Proghead earlier today. Do you have any thoughts on stick weight? We talked about that already. We talked about sticks. Sorry, I'm scrolling up into the past. We're going back in time to see what folks said, because I know I glossed over a couple of these comments, and some of them were kind of meaty. Stanislaw Romanowski, do you have an exercise how to combine different subdivisions in grooves and fills, like with 16-note triplets, etc.? I mean, just do it. You know, just do it. Pick two subdivisions that you're trying to work on, you know, and switch just between them. Ultimately, you want to be able to switch to any subdivision at any time. So you got to internalize what that sounds like, you know, and be able to switch to that gear at any time. But if you're still working on that stuff, if you're not comfortable doing that stuff, then just pick two, you know, and go with it, you know, just play. Or, you know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, as soon as I hear a pulse, you know, there's a number of things that you could play to it, you know. There's a number of things, and so you want to be able to do any of those things, you know, like when at the intro, you know, with that click. You know, we played all, you know, different feels over it and stuff. You know, and those are just switching gears. Those are just switching to different subdivisions. You just need to be comfortable with what the subdivision sounds like by itself. You know, you know, whatever. Like go through. There's only 8 really, and 2 or 3 of them hardly ever get used. Quintuplets never get used. Septuplets never get used. 30-second notes, sure. You know, not a whole lot. And when they do get used, it's like in little spurts. You know, no one's going to sit on 30-second notes. And so when you're talking about grooves, you're talking about, you know, 8ths, triplets, 16ths. That's pretty much it. It's not a lot to, you know, to ask of just, you know, just internalize those. And you know what helps really for this kind of thing, just real quick, like if you're playing a straight groove, then play like a triplet fill. Or if you're playing a triplety groove, play a straight 16th fill. You know, like go back and forth between swung and straight, you know, like this. Like you get the point, you know. It's like, and some of that phrasing, like I intentionally made like straight and corny, like digga 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 digga, like just to spell out, you know, straight subdivision or a triplet subdivision. Like you just want to be able to switch gears at any time, and I don't have an exercise other than just doing it, you know. But I mean, I guess it's worth mentioning since I'm always talking about it, is like just being able to do it here and here before you can do it here, you know. Just and spend some time singing along counter subdivisions to music, like take a straight song that's in a straight subdivision and sing triplety stuff over it, or take a halftime shuffle song and sing like straight phrasing over it, you know. Just be able to switch gears basically and get familiar with what, you know, different phrases sound like in different subdivisions, you know. Every fourth whatever, this subdivision versus every fifth 16th versus every fourth, you know, 16 or triplets. Be able to, you know, internalize that and memorize what it sounds like and switch between the two like at any time, you know. And I understand like switching from, you know, understanding one thing and understanding another, you know, and then like switching between the two, like it's an additional third step, you know. And if you want to be able to improvise and be able to just kind of freely go wherever your brain or your heart tells you to go, then you got to be able to have that freedom. And the only way to do it is just to practice. Turn on a click and try to see the big picture. You know, when you hear this, you know, you don't want to just think about boom, that's, doom, doom, that's, doom. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's like the obvious first choice. You know, you want to be able to hear doom, doom, got, don't, 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 that, that. Das da dun da rabas ba ba bas ba ba stega dogos badosh ba. You know? I mean, what I just sang, like if I wasn't snapping my fingers, it may not have been terribly obvious where the time is. But that's where it was, you know? So, let's see. Cookie Butter. Cookie Butter says, Steve, can you touch a bit on some of your favorite licks with the ride bell? Even ride and hi-hat combinations. Ooh, there's a meaty question. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit, and then we'll wrap it up. I mean, I did just to say it, like, okay, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. All right, that's all I'm asking. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. There's lots of videos on that channel already, and I just made a video, like a properly edited video for the first time in a while, actually talking about this, like ride and hi-hat together. Just talking about favorite licks with the ride bell. Man, I mean, licks with the ride bell. I don't really have any licks. I'm just a fan of you know, subdividing with ghost notes and using, like, it's not so much the bell as it is like shoulder right next to the bell. You know, I'll demonstrate a couple of like busy phrases, and I'll just break it down to something really, really simple. You know, Emmett on Facebook says playing the rhythm period for whatever people call it with the click to help me a ton. Yes, the rhythm period, all the subdivisions. You know, starting at the top and going down to all of them. You know, quarters, eighths, triplets, sixteenths, quintuplets, triplets, septuplets. 30-second notes. Agreed. And you guys, Emmett on Facebook is an amazing drummer. Hey Steve, I've been playing at 10 to 35 BPM. Great way to bust my rushing and dragging. Yes, that's super slow. Good Lord, that's slow. That'll do it. All right, so yeah, busy phrasing like on the ride cymbal. Like this is fun. I mean, Steve Smith really inspired a lot of my ride playing a while ago, and I like that, you know, shoulder next to the bell kind of thing, you know. Sorry. All right, so like three phrases in there, you know, that are basically using the bass drum and ride cymbal together as like the accent, right? Or the snare drum. You know, that first one was like dubby and beans, but dubby and beans, but da 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 boom. Except filling in doubles, right? Right? That was the first one. And the second one was like demonstrating some flam stuff. Blah 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 boost boost blah 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 boom boom, right? Blah blah blah, like really slowed that down to show like the snare drum note between the flams. Blah da blah blah da blah da blah, right? And then the third one is like one of my favorites, that kind of paradiddly thing. Like you can really like, I was playing it the whole time. Except, you know, you put your right hand on the crash, you put your left hand on some toms, put your right hand on the stack. You know, that's kind of one of my go-to licks, really. I think that sounds cool. So, talking about ride cymbal phrasing, you know, there's like 3 different phrases. Let's see, Shea Menley on Facebook says, are you using OBS? It sounds great. Yes, I am using OBS, but the sound is coming from an Apollo Twin X. Actually, can we show that? Should we show the setup without unplugging things? Yes, real quick. All the microphones are going into this. This is an old Focusrite Sapphire Pro 40. This is kind of in like standalone mode. This doesn't have any software running on it. It's just, it's like in pass-through mode, all right? And an optical cable is going out from this, and it's going into this. It's called an ADAT connection through optical cable, an old school optical cable, which can support up to 8 digital channels, which is exactly what this has. And then so optical into here, and this is processing all the drum sound in real time. All the effects, all the reverb, compression, EQ, blah, 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 is going through this. This is going Thunderbolt to the laptop that we're working on. And it's using the Apollo software. Can we share that? Can we share the Apollo software? Let's get rid of some things on the desktop before we share it. I have 2 monitors here. This is why I keep looking to my side. Can I share my desktop? Laptop screen share? No. Oh man, TV screen share, laptop screen share. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I guess I can bring over the Apollo stuff. I'm gonna close this. And sorry, I just get to watch me click things. But real quick, this is the Apollo software that processes all the drum sound, right? So you can see room mic, overhead, left overhead, right, kick, snare, tom, 1 2 3, hi hat, and then that all gets sent to a master channel, which is this guy here, which is all the drums are going through this. It's like a preamp kind of thing. Can I get to that? Where are you? Nope. Anyways, so that's what that is. Will this go over there? Yeah, there it is. And I can't make this stuff bigger. That's one of the downsides to this software is the Apollo software doesn't, like I can't drag and make it bigger, which really sucks. But this is the BrainWorks, I forget the BX Master Disc. It's a mastering plugin. It sounds really a lot worse without this. And then I've got a little bit of verb and whatever, just EQ. Like this is the EQ I've got on the kick. And on the snare, we've got this EQ. The snare, I'm actually not very happy with the snare sound these days. It sounds a little dead. I think I have some phasing issues happening. Anyways, that's what's going on. That's what all the sound is going out. And then since you're asking about OBS, like yeah, this This is OBS. The Thunderbolt, the Apollo is a sound source, and then this is just the microphone for the laptop. And yeah, that's it. That is it. Get rid of this and go back to this and bring this back over here. So that's the sound setup, Shay, on Facebook. So it's not so much OBS. It's that the Apollo Twin, which I'm really happy with. I mean, it's there's still a tiny bit of latency, but it's barely noticeable. Let's see, Jean Nadao on Facebook. Jean or Jean, sorry. Always sounds great, Steve. Bravo. Thank you very much. And a lot of things juggling here doing the stream, like levels and cameras, and I'm still getting the hang of it. I mean, I noticed that the drum sound was lower when I was playing before, and I turned it back up, luckily. Last stream, I had it low, and I kind of left it there, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It's part of the journey. It's part of what we're doing here. So I think we're going to call it here. We did a lot today, and we had a lot of fun, answered a lot of questions. That last segment with the ride cymbal phrasing, I think, was fun. There's some good info there. Hopefully folks will get something out of it. Trying to get better at like demonstrating things like slow. So if folks want to like transcribe that and stuff, that would be cool. If anyone's transcribing any of this stuff, send it my way. Be interested in seeing that actually. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it. Thanks a lot for hanging out. My name is Steve Holmes. We're streaming live from Los Angeles, and we'll do this again soon. All right. If you're not following me on YouTube, please do so. Go to my YouTube channel, click that subscribe button, click the little bell to get notifications. I gave my YouTube subscribers a whopping 15-minute heads up today that we were going to stream. That's about as much notice as I have that I'm going to have the time to do it. That's actually not true. But whatever. Thanks for hanging out. This is super fun. And if anyone has any suggestions on topics and whatever, post them in the comments or email them to me, steveholmes@gmail.com. All right. See you folks next time.